In the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, a leader rose to guide his nation through one of the most transformative eras in its history. A man of vision, diplomacy, and unshakable faith, King Faisal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. His reign would redefine Saudi Arabia's role in the world, and his influence would extend far beyond its borders. He was the king who defied the West, the leader who wielded oil like a weapon,
decided to use their oil as a political weapon.
Why is he letting this happen to us?
Meeting on the oil crisis,
and the visionary who transformed a desert nation into a global power. This is the story of King Faisal.
Middle Eastern oil as emissary to Arabia.
The world's largest supplier of oil.
Discuss mutual problems of trade and relations with Saudi.
أجمع العرب جميعا على أن يرضوا بوجود إسرائيل وبتقسيم فلسطين، فلن ندخل معهم في هذا الاتفاق.
Faisal was born in 1906, the third son of King Abdulaziz, the founder of modern Saudi Arabia. From an early age, Faisal was immersed in diplomacy. At just 13 years old, he represented his father on a state visit to Britain, a rare responsibility for someone so young. He was known for his sharp intellect, quiet dignity, and deep adherence to Islamic principles. Fluent in political nuance, Faisal learned early that leadership required not just power, but respect, and the ability to bridge vastly different worlds. Before becoming king, Faisal served as foreign minister and later as prime minister. He was instrumental in modernizing the country's administration and strengthening its global relationships. Balancing tradition with progress was no simple task. Faisal championed education reforms, expanded healthcare, and initiated the country's first development plans, all while guarding the kingdom's Islamic identity. By the 1970s, oil had become the lifeblood of Saudi Arabia's economy. Faisal understood its power, not only as a source of wealth, but as a political tool. In 1973, during the Arab-Israeli War, King Faisal led an oil embargo against nations supporting Israel.
جميعا على أن يرضوا بوجود إسرائيل وبتقسيم فلسطين. بسياستنا لا يهمنا أن يزعل الغرب أو أن يتكدر الشرق، لأن الشرق والغرب.
The move shocked the world, quadrupling oil prices and forcing a global reckoning. To his people, it was an act of solidarity with the Palestinian cause. To the West, it was a bold display of political leverage.
The Arab world decided to use their oil as a political weapon.
Why is he letting this happen to us?
meeting on the oil crisis.
Faisal had proven that Saudi Arabia's voice could not be ignored. Under Faisal's reign, Saudi Arabia witnessed unprecedented modernization. He expanded education for both boys and girls, launched major infrastructure projects, and introduced television. Despite initial resistance from conservatives, Faisal believed that progress could coexist with faith. His vision was a Saudi Arabia rooted in Islam, yet capable of standing on the world stage. On March 25, 1975, tragedy struck. While receiving guests at the royal palace in Riyadh, King Faisal was assassinated by his nephew. The motives remain debated: personal grievance, political discontent, or a mix of both. The nation was stunned. The Arab world mourned. Leaders from across the globe paid tribute to a man whose presence had shaped an era. Faisal's legacy endures in Saudi Arabia's infrastructure, in its role as a global energy power, and in the balance he sought between faith and modernization. He remains a symbol of dignity, courage, and strategic vision. Even decades after his death, the memory of King Faisal continues to inspire, not only in Saudi Arabia, but throughout the Muslim world. King Faisal bin Abdulaziz, the monarch who transformed a desert kingdom into a modern state, and whose vision still echoes in the sands of Arabia. Subscribe for more history documentaries every week. Comment your thoughts.